Are you ready for what is sometimes called the greatest puzzle in any adventure game?
Sure. Why is this hotel room laid out like that?
What's wrong with that little
I copied
nook?
these symbols down
It's a little
from the
weird.
robes at Chateau de Serres. Maybe I should see if Sydney can do anything with these. It's either sum or maybe sum, Latin. Neither one makes any sense to me at the moment.
Yeah. Sum. There's a Latin phrase that went along with the tomb that they were looking at, so maybe Emilio knows what the missing word was.
What does that little noise indicate when it makes like
The
Mm-hmm.
No, that's they built in. I guess when Grace was programming this, she thought it would seem spiffy if it did make a little noise.
That's dumb.
Excelsior Montreux has been entered as a suspect, as he surely is, voiced by John Delancey, who was Q on Star Trek: The Next Generation. By the way, I also looked up who does the voice for Madeleine Bouthane. It is none other than Jennifer Hale.
Huh.
Yeah.
She does a really terrible French accent.
Yeah. We already knew this. Sum means M. That is not very helpful to us.
We could have just Googled that.
And the other things that we have are, these symbols. So the first thing we'll do is ask whether Sydney can figure that out, and she says no, but she will look on the internet and email us if she finds anything. So I guess she's like a cloud-based entity.
That's cool, I guess.
And then there are these two parchments. We got these out of Lady Howard's room. They were hidden under her bed. They are not Le Serpent Rouge, but they are some parchments. And Sydney has identified some weird things, like some of the text is raised. And they're so she's laid out Sydney, I guess, is a female. Okay, well, La Morte is what stands out to me, which certainly seems French. So let's suggest that Sydney try French.
Wow. There's a hidden message in the text.
Yes, to Dagobert II King, and what does it say? To Sion is this treasure, and he is there dead. Okay, that's what it says. That's kind of cryptic.
Okay.
And can Sydney identify any geometry?
That's so cute.
Eventually, she finds that there's this triangle. It's a isosceles triangle, or scalene, I guess. I can't tell. It doesn't look like those sides are equal, so it's just some weird triangle. But the shape has been stored. We can go and use that shape later. As you do.
Use that shape. Like to lay out a garden.
On a map.
Oh.
Analyze text, view geometry, and there seems to be a shape that bears rotating.
Okay.
It's that shape down there that kind of looks like an inverted cardinal direction.
Sion.
Yes.
These parchments must be linked to the priory somehow.
Okay, so if we reverse that, it says Sion. Okay. That's marginally interesting. Let's analyze the text. Ooh, look at this.
This makes no sense to kids today.
Sydney does not have the text, but she dials into something. And again, she needs a suggested language, but I see pomme bleu at the end.
Just try them. You're a computer. There's only 3 of them.
Well, but she doesn't know what parse is.
Shepherdess, no temptation that Poussin Teniers hold the key. Peace, 681, by the cross and this horse of God, I complete this demon guardian at midday. Or to the meridian, blue apples.
Well, we've
I
heard
think
about
I'll write
those
that
apples.
cipher down.
Yes, Palm Blue. We heard the crazy old lady talking about in
Or
reference
was
to
she?
grapes. I guess. There's an interesting little shape hidden away in this parchment.
In what?
There are some. It's covering up the symbols, but there were some symbols there that it corresponds to. So we've saved these two shapes: a perfect circle and a tilted square. Don't know what to do about those right now. Now here's the map that was hidden away in Madeline's drawer. And on the right, we have the overview, and then we can zoom in. And we can enter points. That's what it says right there. We can enter points and see if Sydney can figure out some relationship between the geometry we've entered and the points on the map. Because evidently this is what Le Serpent Rouge is meant to show you. By the way, Le Serpent Rouge is not a totally fictional document. It just ain't this document. So I could load one of these shapes, but it doesn't seem useful right now. We don't really know what we're looking for. We certainly could use Le Serpent Rouge to help us solve this. Unfortunately, finding a printing of it seems very difficult. We can check around to see who's in the rooms. We don't have Styles's
I don't see any sign of Prince.
Print, so that wasn't helpful. But we can steal this glass and use it to listen in everybody's room. For instance, we can use that right on Lady Howard's door and see if they're inside. Y'all in there?
That was really loud.
Yes.
You'd think they'd be like, who's out there?
They're probably getting ready for dinner.
And we can go and talk to, what is her name?
Like I'm keeping track of their names. Front desk girl.
Simone. Her name is Simone.
Good evening, Mademoiselle Nakimura. Jean told me you are staying in room 25 with Monsieur Knight.
I bet he did.
I
What?
am Simone, Mademoiselle. I hope you will enjoy your visit.
Her face is
Thanks.
like the worst face.
It's not great.
Have you seen anything, I don't know, curious around town lately?
Ah, oui, Mademoiselle.
What?
Someone has bought a chicken. It is making my mother crazy, this chicken. It comes to the garden, it eats her seeds. I do not know who is the owner of this chicken, but I know my mother. This chicken will be in the soup pot one night.
Oh, well, it happens to the best of us.
Uh-huh. We could ask Simone about the treasure, but she doesn't have anything interesting to say. Let's go check in on the kitchen.
What do you care anyway? You said you weren't interested.
I'm not. That doesn't mean I care to watch you belly up to the trough. Besides, you're just setting yourself up for a fall. Gracie doesn't like you that way.
Oh? And what kind of guy would she like?
I don't know. Younger, maybe? Good looking? A nice guy? She deserves a nice guy.
Which explains her alleged attraction to you.
Oh, that's purely chemical. Poor kid. See, I've got this pheromone thing going on.
Yeah, I tried not bathing myself once, but my coworkers got a little upset about it.
Oh, ha, ha, ha. You never could stand my success with women.
No, it was how you screwed with women that I couldn't stand.
Ah, back off, Lancelot.
Yeah, I guess we better talk about something else before I get worked up.
Hello, boys.
Oh, Madeline.
Hey.
Oh, you are already dining. How disappointing. I was hoping to spend some time with you. And especially with you, Gabriel.
Well, we could make room.
But I must change. The night is just beginning. Will I see you when I come down?
Wouldn't miss it.
Sure.
Then I will be extra quick. A bientôt.
Yeah, I guess that's what Jane Jensen wanted out of that role. Okay.
Man, is she hot for you. Whew. Where'd that come from?
Pheromones.
Christ. You gonna go for it?
Why not? Sex worked for Bond.
But Grace is in your room.
Yeah, what did I tell you? Having her around is like wearing a freaking chastity belt.
Well, Madeline has
But
her own
Madeline
room, doesn't
doesn't
she?
have a roommate.
That's what he said.
Well,
Yeah.
go for it, I guess.
Well, Grace doesn't much feel like talking to Gabriel after that, as you might imagine. On second thought, let's ask Simone what she thinks about this treasure business.
Do you know anything about the treasure, Simone?
Well, I have seen many treasure seekers come and go, mademoiselle, but I have never thought much of the idea myself. But there is a museum if...
Yeah, I know. Thanks anyway.
The only suggestion that Simone has is to check with the museum. I don't see a problem with that, although it may be closed at this hour. If we come out here, we can see Emilio chilling.
Yo.
So with you, were you barfing or killing people?
How are you feeling, Mr. Baza?
Oh, much better, thank you.
It was quite a shock, wasn't it?
What was?
The two dead men?
The two... Oh, of course. Yes, it really was a shock. Are you quite all right, Miss Nakamura?
You know, you're the first person who's asked me that.
Sometimes it is easier for a stranger to be polite than a friend. But don't let me keep you. I'm sure you have better things to do.
Actually, we know that Mallory and McDougal were killed that earlier night. So, if Emilio was up to something, he wasn't up to that. Hey, there's something taped to the door of the museum.
Let's steal
There's
it.
something taped to the door.
Oh, yeah, no, we're gonna steal that shit. Why is it there? I don't know.
Oh my god! It's a copy of Le Serpent Rouge.
That's a weird thing to tape to a door.
Yes, it is. And was it left for her? Was it left for us? Someone's been leaving things for us.
This riddle is fascinating. You can almost see what it's hinting at. I really want to solve it.
You can see one of the passages is highlighted. The game will highlight the passage that you're on so that you can keep track of what you should be looking at. Otherwise, I guess it seems just too complicated. We can fingerprint this envelope. And we will find...
There is a fingerprint on it.
Yes, the print of whoever left this. So maybe later we can figure it out. But anyway, now we can start to solve. I think we get halfway through it in this chapter. The Riddle of Rennes-le-Chateau. So I don't know what the deal with this document in real life is, but in the game world, this is a pamphlet that leads us to, or is supposed to lead to Saunier's treasure. I haven't researched what it is in real life.
Well, that's just irresponsible of you.
Well, I'm a bad LPer. There is now an English version.
Pamphlets about the church.
And if you grab this, then when you look at things around the church, Grace will read the relevant passage.
Crowning the apse is the large bas-relief of the Beatitude Sermon, the Sermon on the Mount. Notice the incongruity of the bag of gold and the rose-strewn hill.
Why are those, like, incongruous?
Well, a bag of gold. I mean, Jesus wouldn't have normally had a bag of gold.
Maybe somebody else left it, but, like, and then specifically the rose, I mean...
I don't know about the roses.
Jesus, as he's being anointed by his cousin, the Baptist, gazes placidly downward.
I don't know what the roses thing is all about.
Germaine is a local saint from Pibroch, France. Her stepmother starved her, beat her, and forced her to live with the sheep. Despite this cruelty, Germaine remained loving and prayerful. The statue depicts an incident in which Germaine was caught by her stepmother smuggling something in her apron. The mother grabbed at the apron and found it contained flowers, though it was the dead of winter. Germaine claimed they were from God. She is the patron saint of abused children and poverty.
Oh, that's nice.
Well, somebody needs to be.
I suppose so.
Hey, if you're going to be the patron saint of somebody.
Saint Roche, along with Saint Germain, is one of 2 regional saints in the church. Roche was the son of a governor of Montpellier. He went to Rome and cared for plague victims, curing many miraculously. He is invoked against pestilence and plague and is the patron saint of invalids.
Invalids. Some very unusual.
The devil in the church draws as much attention as all the other elements combined. What was the Abbé Saunier's purpose? Some have linked the devil to the demon Asmodeus, others to the Cathar idea of Rex Mundi, king of the world. Some link him to the armchair of the devil nearby, still others to Satan himself, as the sign above proclaims, "By this sign shall you conquer him."
It is how, you shall conquer it is how it was translated to us.
The Magdalene statue in the church is depicted with a cross of branches, the silver vase of healing balm, and a skull at the saint's feet. The oddity of this statue lies in its unusual juxtaposition of the Magdalene and the skull, a relationship uncommon in religious art. There are 3 similar Magdalene with skull statues in 3 other churches in the immediate area: Saint-Just-et-les-Bézoux,
Sounds like our triangle.
Bougarac, and Custauza.
Okay, so that's interesting. Yes, there are 3 other such churches.
St. Anthony with book and staff. St.
there were
Anthony,
4
circa
altogether?
468 A.D.,
Yeah, this one.
longed for a
Sounds
life
like
of
our-
quiet meditation, but he was forced to move to ever more remote locales to escape his growing followers. He finally fled to Larens Gaul, also in the Languedoc, and it was here that he died.
Yeah, it is not actually the corners of a quadrilateral, though.
The altar represents the elements found in the Magdalene statue and adds new ones. The Magdalene appears to be in a cave. At her knees is a skull, and she gazes fixedly upon a slight cross made from branches. But on this cross one can see a new living twig growing forth. Could this refer to the living offshoot of Christianity? Or...
Well, we already heard.
Behind the altar can be seen the Holy Family. Saint Joseph with infant and the Virgin with infant. Some have speculated on the oddity of there being 2 infants depicted.
It is a little odd.
No, I mean that's what the book that was left for us said. That, in fact, it may refer to another offspring.
Abbé
Well,
Arnaud?
sure, but
Come in.
it's still,
Miss
odd
Nakimu.
as far as churches.
Good evening.
Hi, I was looking around town tonight. It's a beautiful church.
Thank you. Please sit down.
The Abbé is chilling out. We can bend his ear a little bit.
Nice wallpaper.
Hey. He's a man of the cloth.
The church pamphlet talks about a sunrise line on July 22nd. Does that really happen?
Oh, yes. If you stand at the church and look east, the sun rises directly over Chateau de Blanchefort.
Was that intentional, do you think?
Mademoiselle, but of course.
But that would mean someone had to choose the location of Blanchefort quite deliberately. It is younger than the church, isn't it?
But you see, Blanchefort and the church were built on far older ruins. Have you considered the church site, too, may have been positioned deliberately? It would not be the first time the ancients played with light and astronomy. Look at Stonehenge or the Great Pyramids.
Do you think there's a buried treasure around here?
I know there is, my child.
Why haven't you found it?
I was reading about the Magdalene statue in the church pamphlet.
Interesting, isn't it? All 4 of the Magdalene statues still exist.
So, were they related to the local Magdalene cult?
It is possible, but Magdalene has not been represented with a skull anywhere else in the Languedoc. Besides, Saunier placed that statue so prominently, some believe that everything he did in the church relates to the treasure somehow.
Well, we're banking on it. All right, that's all we
I
can
better
talk.
get going. Thanks, Abbé Arnaud.
It's a pleasure to be of service, mademoiselle.
Yeah, for once he wasn't being creepy or duplicitous that we know of.
All this stuff is interesting, but I'm not sure how to use it.
Well,
It's a pamphlet from St. Mary Magdalene's.
I don't think I looked at every single thing there, but it says right there, the sunlight phenomenon. The line that goes from directly east, I guess, between this church and Chateau de Blanchefort, which is obviously going to be important. All right. Let's see if we can go to the computer and start figuring this crap out. I guess I can appreciate that they tried to build something really cerebral in. They kind of did that in the second game as well. I mean, Gabriel is sort of an action-focused climb on the side of the building, whereas Grace spends much of her time looking through Ludwig's castles and museums.
Although she did climb on the roof.
She did in this game, that is true. So, let's check out Le Serpent Rouge.
In my arduous search, I was trying to hack away with my sword through the dense vegetation of the woods like some pawn of destiny. I wanted to reach the place of the sleeping beauty, in which some poets can see the queen of a lost kingdom. Desperate to find the way, I laid down the path of Ra and was illuminated.
Okay, that's not very clear, but what we've heard on multiple occasions is that there's a line between Saunier's church and Chateau de Blanchefort. So let's see what that does on the map. Let's go ahead and look at Ra. What does Ra tell us? Head of a bird. Okay.
If you stand at the church and look east, the sun rises directly over Chateau de Blanchefort.
Again, I don't know how clear it is that that was the fact that we were supposed to take out of this, but I suppose if you fiddled around with it for a while. I have trouble figuring out where Aquarius is talking about that. The Path of Ra, I don't know. Anyway, enter points. Click on the church. There's a little cross there. It's hard to see on this. And then go over to Blanchefort. Click there, and then ask Sydney, what can you do with those?
Very cool.
Well, she draws a line and finds that it intersects with the meridian at a point arc. We don't know what that is, but that line will stay permanently on our map now.
I was further aided by the parchments of my friend. They murmur of the lady. Long ago her name was Isis, queen of the benevolent springs. Come to me, all you who labor and are heavy laden, and I will give you rest. Others knew her as Magdalene with the celebrated vows of healing balm. The initiated knew her to be the Lady of the Lake and Notre Dame de Cross. The circle is the ring, and the crown forms the diadem of the queen of the castle.
That is some mixed up mythology.
Yeah, it is. Okay, so that mentions the circle specifically. So we might think that we need to put the circle down somewhere on the map. Let's go ahead and look up Isis. The most important Egyptian goddess, believed to have given birth to the sun. Her symbol was a circle. Okay, so that's even more suggestion that we need to drop the circle down on the map, but we don't know how to scale it or center it. Except that Pisces frequently refers to Magdalene, and we know there are 4 points in the area.
There are 3 similar Magdalene with skull statues in 3 other churches in the immediate area: Saint-Just-et-les-Bézous, Bougueroc, and Custauza.
Okay. Bougueroc, Custauza, and Saint-Just. You can look around the map and find those points. But let's go ahead and One goes at Rennes Chateaux, one at Costaza. Way down here is St. Just à la Bezou.
Whatever.
Yeah.
That one.
And there's actually one more point that will make it a little bit easier. So once you drop this circle down, you can move it around and scale it. We can sort of see where the circle goes, but that extra point would be helpful. And it doesn't have anything to do with Blanchefort, so that point is not relevant. Not right now, anyway. You have to get this pretty close unless you've dropped all the points down. In fact, I'm not sure that she'll ever fit it unless you have all of the points. But I can go around. There's Bukarok. It's a little hard to find. Once the circle's there, it's a little bit easier.
Incredible! It's Magdalen's crown. I'll write those coordinates down. It looks like they're at l'Hermitage.
Okay, the center of the circle is at l'Hermitage, and some time has gone by now. We could continue with Le Serpent Rouge, but before we do that, let's go check out what the skinny is on everybody. Some people will be moving around, and it would at least be nice to see what's going on with that.
I'm ready. Does anyone want to go out? We could drive to the bar at Rennes-le-Bain.
Go get some ice
Sure.
cream.
What about Grace?
Oh, she's busy with her research. She'll be in the room for... Oh, hey, Grace. Want to go to Rennes-les-Bains with us?
No, thank you.
See, told ya.
Maybe I'll hang out too.
We need you, right, Madeline?
Of course. Do come with us, please.
All right. Grace, see ya.
Don't
Well-
work too hard. Get some dinner.
At least they refrained from putting
Oh, you bet. Jerk.
putting Madeline in a short skirt or something really.
Yeah.
Or a little black dress.
At least she gets to wear pants.
Yes. So they're gonna be gone.
Buonanotte, signori Vaza.
Good evening.
Would you care for some wine?
No, thank you. I may have some water in a bit.
Good
Now,
for you.
we understand that Emilio is a Muslim, and therefore he normally would not want wine.
I don't have anything brilliant to say to them at the moment.
Uh-huh.
You could say hi.
As opposed to all the other brilliant things she has had to say.
Hello. Who does the voice for
How you
Lady
feeling, Lady
What's-Her-Face?
House?
No
Better,
idea.
I hope.
Oh, don't remind me. Such horrors. One takes a vacation for ease, for comfort. What does one find? Horrors.
Don't think about it, Lily.
I'm sorry. How's dinner? The tomato sauce smells divine.
Oh, I do believe I'll be ill.
Lily, please. Have some water. There's a good girl. Thank you for stopping by, Miss Nakamura.
Sure. Sorry. Bye.
Yeah. Not,
You should duck her face right into that soup.
Maybe later.
Why does Grace refuse to eat?
Grace is not interested in that.
She never has food?
She has food.
When have we seen her?
We have not seen her eat. They carefully did not show our characters eating because...
They can't do that?
Yeah, it looks terrible.
They could eat like square meatballs.
Yeah, cubic.
Little
The
cubes.
Queen's Guard is the Quaternity, they who stand watch over the Guardian. I look to the north and the west, then the south and the east, and everywhere I see them, their shining swords held out to meet each other. Saint Michael and his brothers with their feet rooted in the earth. They surround the IS that none may harm her, and stand pressed against her in a way that Pythagoras would have approved.
So triangles then.
IS. Believe it or not, This is not the time to use the triangle.
What the hell?
Well, it's not a right triangle.
Well, nonetheless.
Well, let's look at
Pythagoras using triangles.
let's look at what Sydney says about Pythagoras.
Fine. Blah blah numerology blah.
First of all, quaternity, this is the first thing it mentions, is, of course it means, four,
thingies.
but in this case it refers to alchemy and the idea of squaring a circle. Mm-hmm. I don't really recall what squaring the circle meant in that term. I think it meant that you would take a square and you would do some geometric operation that would get it into a circle, and then they couldn't figure that out at the time. They didn't understand the ideas of limits and infinities. So there's more stuff about alchemy when we search for Saint Michael, depicted fighting a dragon. That's not very helpful. So finally, let's look up Pythagoras.
I hope we don't find a bunch of lead that somebody failed to turn into gold.
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of disappointing.
That would be. The only part of real interest here is that he's regarded as the father of mathematical mysticism. Squaring the circle, again, this picture is not relevant. If we click squaring the circle...
We're supposed to square the circle on the map. But how?
Grace gets the notion that we are supposed to put a square down somewhere on the circle. We've already got the circle there, and we can go ahead and put the square down so that the circle fits inside it, but we don't really know the orientation.
Oh yeah, it needs to be tilty.
We do not yet know which way to tilt it.
I'm sure that square is the right size, but I'm not sure what angle it's at in relation to the meridian. Maybe Taurus can help.
Yes, let's look at the next passage and see if Taurus is helpful.
In the sanctuary is the font, fountain of love of those who believe, reminding us of these words, "By this sign you will conquer." I understand this now. The four are the stuff of the alchemist's laboratory, and their cant reflects the light in harmony with their queen. And yet the angels hold tight the secret of the angle that is the key to the kingdom. My friend knows the secret, but wisely he hides the fruit among the chaff, that the treasure not be lost to the infidels.
Well, there's a lot of shit in there. It seems to specifically refer to the fountain in the church, the Saint Magdalene Church. So I guess we'll go look at that. It also referred to fruit, and it clearly referred to the angle of the square. But
I'm simply not up for another boring night in our room. I realise this is not the Riviera, but surely something can be done.
A little quiet would be good for you after today's excitement.
Yeah.
And we can go over the...
No, not that. My brain hurts already. I say there, Signore Buchelli. Are you up for bridge?
Con molto piacere. It would be a pleasure.
Now what about a fourth? You there, Miss... Oh, bother.
It's Grace.
Of course it is. Won't you join us a bridge, Grace?
I'd rather do
no,
anything
no,
else
no,
in the
thank
world.
Why don't you ask...
What about Mr. Wilkes? Where is Mr. Wilkes?
I was just wondering that myself, Signora. I haven't seen him since he left the hotel this afternoon.
What a bother. How unsociable people are these days. No manners whatsoever. I say, Mr. Barzer, would you join us?
I would be happy to oblige.
Well, if nobody else will do it, I guess we'll ask the brown guy.
Yeah.
Just as long as we've checked with literally every other person, even the guy who's not here.
Yep.
I think that Vittorio and his conversation established that Wilkes planned on going out and checking on something tonight. But we can check his room later to see if he is indeed around. For now, let's head over to the church and check out the fountain, which didn't seem to be notable before, but
Now it surely is.
Maybe we'll see something that we didn't see before. Here's the fountain. The 4 are the stuff of
The pamphlet says it means, by this sign shall you win him or it. Wonder if it could be referring to the treasure.
I think we've heard like 4 different translations of that now.
Is there continuity?
I bet this is the statue
like a total
Taurus
slacker,
mentions.
or...
Well, I think Latin tends to be a little bit difficult to figure out, right?
But couldn't they keep it one way or the other for the purposes
Those
of the
angels'
game?
gestures might not be what they appear. Let me see if I can figure it out.
Each of them, the point starts out on the right hand of one, and they all seem to be sort of hiding their hand. We can go through and click on all the right hands. Not the left hands, not the open hands, but the left ones, which tend to be
It's a tilted
obscured.
square.
Sort of.
Yeah, it's not a square.
It's pretty.
It's not a
skewy.
tilted square. That doesn't actually much help us, does it? So it's not immediately obvious how that's going to play in, but we got some points for doing it, so
Points are good.
that's all I care about. If it gives me points, I'm there. Other than that, I think we're kind of stuck. We need something else from Taurus to let us know. It did mention fruit. We've only ever heard one thing.
They seem to be enjoying themselves.
Yeah. Playing bridge.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. I've tried. It's not a lot of fun.
You played bridge.
Oh my god.
With like old ladies? Or...
Yeah, one of the person was an old lady, yeah.
The Australian is in that room.
That's Wilkes' room. Let's check out if he's in there. Hopefully nothing terrible has happened to him.
No one's in there.
Well, better break in.
How much noise do people normally make?
Yeah, I bet that I could be in a room and if you listened at the door, you wouldn't know.
What if he's reading?
Yeah, that's...
Okay, look, I'm not saying that's likely. I'm just saying, or, quietly wanking or something. I mean,
Yeah.
I just don't think there's a way you would know.
God. And he would have had to have, like, magazines or something to get his wank on.
Yeah.
There was, like, barely
Shepherdess
any
no
internet.
temptation that Poussin Teniers hold the key. Peace, 681, by the cross and this horse of God, I complete this demon guardian at midday. Or to the meridian, blue apples.
Blue apples to the meridian. Blue apples probably refers to grapes. And Chateau de Serres is the logical place for that to be. So if we click there and we click at the intersection of all of those curves and the meridian.
To the meridian, blue apples. In other words, to the meridian from the vineyard.
Now we have an angle. So let's just go ahead and rotate that square. It's kind of
This is not...
kind of janky. Yeah, it doesn't work real well.
Yes, that must be it.
Okay. Now we're getting somewhere.
So we stare at this for a while, hence the clock noises.
The mosaic tiles of the sacred place alternate black or white, and Jesus, like Asmodeus, observes their alignment. I can find 64 stones of the perfect cube, which the Knights of the Beauty of the Black Wood had scattered when they fled from the White Fort while they were being pursued by the usurpers. Reassemble the scattered stones and, working with square and compass, put them into ranks. The knightly order of the perfect cube
That
fits
sounds
within
fun.
and gives structure to Our Lady's protector, the Heavenly Quartet.
Welp. It's easy to make this too complicated. 64. I mean, it specifically refers to the floor in the church, which is obviously a checkerboard or chessboard pattern. 64 is 8x8. There's plenty of talk of knights and queens. So I think we know what to do with that square, but let's go ahead and Google some things. Oh, I mean, Sydney some things. Or Bing some things. Chess. Let's search for chess.
Yeah.
It's a game of strategy.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Knights, pawns, queens, rooks. They're all mentioned in the Serpent Rouge. The 64 stones must be a chessboard.
Mm-hmm. Welp. Oh, if you scroll down, you can click on duality. Anyway, I don't think you get any points for that. Maybe you do. Yes, I guess you do. Anyway.
Yay, points.
That isn't very interesting. Then it refers to Gnosticism, and we don't really know how that fits in. But I think we've got what we need from here. So let's go back to the map. And there is an option to draw a grid. Yes. Fill a shape and 8x8.
That's it. That's the chessboard.
Okay.
Way to go, kid.
You refer to yourself as kid.
Kid.
Okay.
So here's looking at you, me.
Hey, Gailey. You seen Madeline?
Of course. She's under my bed.
Huh? Ah, you're being smart, are you? But I just thought she might be with that fella of yours. This is his room too, ain't it?
Yes.
Say, since Madeline's not around,
Oh my god.
you want to have dinner with me?
No.
No.
Oh, come on. I got some celebrating to do.
Congratulations.
Hey, I'm going to be a rich man after what I found today. You play your cards right, you might learn something.
Can we kill him?
All right. I'll change and meet you downstairs.
Really? Good, I'll...
Grace sees an opportunity here to get some info that she doesn't already have.
Knock it off.
She's gotten him plastered, looks like.
Is this it?
Just like I said, right?
You said you'd explain it to me. I just don't understand all these technical things.
Shouldn't have got me so damn drunk, man.
Oh yeah, you
Come
had
on,
no
I'm
role in
dying
that.
to hear your theory. Now, you said this was taken by satellite?
Damn right.
Seismologists.
Them. Right. They use radar to take satellite pictures all the time. Shows them underground faults and whatnot. No one ever thought to take one here, though, right? So when I sees one of these maps, I says to myself, John, I says, that's the ticket. And I was right, too, huh?
Oh, so the radar bounces off the Earth and the echo is recorded.
What?
I mean, I guess.
Right. So I pays to get one of these pictures done. And baby, I hit the jackpot.
What's this dark area here?
A big old hollow. What you think? Caves, right? But all connected. A huge mother.
So you think this is where the treasure is?
Nah, baby. The treasure's right here.
Chica!
Grace goes ahead and lays him out.
Well, you know. He was
I just got
harassing
back
her.
and I was trying to, what are you doing with Wilkes, Grace?
None of your business. And, don't wait up. I'm sure Mosley's back too, and we do have that catching up to do.
I am angry at this. Even though I just
Creepy
said
baby.